through. He calls it his cookie jar, remembering past successes, past suffering overcome. Empty talk doesn't cut it when things get really hard.
Okay, let's loop back to breaking bad habits, like with his initial weight loss. He mentioned we often fail because the big goal seems too far away. Impatience kicks in.
Right, so his approach: focus on the small wins, celebrate them. Losing 5 pounds that week, that's huge. Acknowledge it, enjoy it.
Instead of only focusing on the 106 pounds down the road.
Exactly. Find satisfaction in the process, in the moment, not just dreaming about the finish line. Especially now with our instant gratification culture, those small victories are crucial for momentum.
He also brings up detachment, stepping away from all the noise.
Yeah, intentionally disconnecting. He thinks all our technology, constant connection, it actually stops us from really confronting ourselves, from hearing our own thoughts.
So making time for solitude, introspection.
Crucial, in his view. You need to deliberately shut off sometimes, spend time alone, really listen to what's going on inside. That's how you build that relationship with yourself, figure out what's holding you back.
And it's an ongoing thing, isn't it? Not like you fix yourself once and you're done.
No, definitely not. He calls it an ongoing battle against the old self, the insecurities, the negative patterns. But he does say while those small wins were vital at the start, eventually the focus shifts. It becomes less about just surviving the moment and more about a larger purpose.
And that purpose often involves others,
Right.
doing it for something bigger than yourself.
Absolutely. He talks about the power of doing things for the guy next to him, for mankind. He even connects the rise in anxiety and suicide rates to maybe a lack of these foundational values, the sense of contribution.
That's a powerful point. He mentioned receiving an award, the Americanism Award from the VFW.
Yeah, and how that experience made him realize the real trophy isn't an award, it's self-discovery. Being okay, actually happy with who you are deep down, regardless of what anyone else thinks. And part of that is giving back, helping others find their own way.
Which kind of leads into his book, Can't Hurt Me. He decided to self-publish, right? Despite big offers.
Yeah, which is fascinating considering he describes himself as a major introvert, terrified of judgment because of his past. So writing a book, doing public speaking, that was way outside his comfort zone.
So why turn down the big publishers?
He felt the story was too personal, too valuable to just sell for money. He wanted control, wanted to connect directly with people, impact over profit, basically.
And the book itself, it's not just for people who feel like underdogs.
No, he says it's for anyone who wants to understand their own mind, push their own limits. He talks about finding your individual equation, your personal 3.14, he calls it. Meaning, what drives you is unique. It's not some generic 5